work back here onto the Emerald Grove clearing.
Hopefully we shall see. Last time. Started off just during the fight, I believe, with the bunch of ghost giants, spirit trolls. Finish up that battle. Jess was grumpy. For good reason, probably. Good reason. Element. Two of the easily most impressionable
I don't know.
people.
You've been cutting off a lot. Is that me?
Yeah, I don't know. My mic is.
I was about to type that as well.
I have to find my sensitivity again, because if it's too low, it will cut off, or it will just pick up everything I do and say, which is not 100% positive.
Now I want to know.
But it seems better. I don't know if you adjusted anything, but at least this time as you were speaking, it seemed better.
I am adjusting it. I'm just trying to find out where
the sweet spot is.
Well, the sweet spot is, it does peak at some points. I'm just trying to find out. That must be my computer's fucking passive noise. Okay. Good to know it's that sensitive. Okay. Anyway. Hopefully that's improved my recapping ability.
Definitely. Go on.
I love it when Discord completely resets all my settings, and then my mic also gets an update. Spirit trolls, we killed them all. Talked to this. We already met him at this point. We continued talking to this funny drow who we had brought along to finish off this situation that was transpiring around, involving a laughing spirit that seemed to be associated with Jethris's space kids that he made when we went back in time that one time. And at the end of the fight, Jethris was grumpy because we, Regulus basically did not agree to sealing away this creature, and then thus caused Jethris to let it out, and then shit transpired. Although I think shit was trying to transpire either way. But nonetheless, we went into this fight, or went out of this fight. Sorry, brains jam from work. So we went back, I believe, towards camp, towards the Drow Ruin Enclave place, with Zyron in tow to tell the tale and, I guess, ask permission for him to leave with us to go on a quest to go find the rest of the pieces of the Moonblade, or the blade that we found evidence of, where we had found the armor and the angry ghost after we defiled that armor. Then we kind of just had some time to ourselves to sort of decompress after the combat, as there was some tensions between party members, which surprisingly Goel was the one to defuse. I would not have put that on my calendar or my bingo card, but there it was. And after that, various conversations went on along through the party. The specifics of which are foggy to my brain at the moment. Other than that, we agreed after getting a talk from the head matron. Matron's a bad word for topside drow, I'm not sure. Head priestess of the group here, and we're basically told where to go or what leads to follow, and what drow to take with us. And then the parts I do remember was that we were getting ready to go to teleport out in the morning. Jethris and Regulus had a talk because they were the ones that had some friction at the earlier point, but it was mostly ironed out, though Regulus was a bit distant, as ever since we had come into contact with the psychic winds, and that being, since it seemed to do something to Elowin, which amounted to some really nasty bleeding, along with new scars, or along with seemingly an odd sensation of something being removed that made Elowin took a weight off of his back, seemingly. So, other than the fact that he maybe I guess the thing he was taken away was either an emotion or a couple liters of blood. We'll never know. However, Regulus's experience was he seemed to be, his hands seemed to be sort of phasing in and out. He even went a little bit ghost as he was trying to give Jethris a hug, and sort of passed right through him to his own eyes, but to Jethris he kind of just glanced off. But beyond that, we were kind of waiting for the day's rest to teleport to where we need to go. So, yeah, I believe that's where we're at.
And indeed, this is exactly where we are. On to the Moongazers Clinic, as the group decided to keep an eye on the very lot of you, or not an eye on the very lot of you, sorry, as the group decided to rest for the day and traverse at the very earliest of dawn. And in a similar fashion, by the time that you awake, most of the drow in here won't even be present. This place will be somewhat like ghost town, one could only say. Most of them seem away. A handful of drow still remain in the area by the time of morning. That is, this is after you all complete your long rest. Keeping an eye around, as you should all be able to click onto the long rest button. The few drow that have remained seem to just keeping an eye onto the area, as into the distance or more into the side, the priestess Stilia is also currently asleep. Slowly, one after the other is awaiting. Go ahead, Jethro, you want to add something?
Well, I asked if I could do some sendings before we went to sleep last time.
Of course. Go for it. I don't think you... Did you send me those?
I sent me
I don't think. Okay.
DM, but
You're okay, man?
am I okay?
You
Your voice
sound...
sounds tired, one might say, but that's
I think
okay.
you just woke up.
Because I am.
It's okay. I am trying to see those.
It's in Discord. I didn't actually send the sendings, but
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, what you meant. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Go for it. Feel free.
well, first I'm just going to use a pack slot to send a message to Vala and be like, "Yo, what the fuck's up? Are you all right? Are you doing okay? Where are you, man?"
Vala would be swift to reply. Apologize, Trethus, but an old ally from my guild found me in a matter personal of them that might lead to shared findings of interest to me. I will be in touch, and she will use a sending to add towards it. I have not forsaken all of you. I will be with you as soon as I can. Please take care of the rest of the group for me for the time. Make sure that regulars won't blow everyone up.
I will respond, "Yeah, already hard at work on that. Just stay safe, and if you see any beings of light, don't touch them." But other than that, since I know that she is now safe, and that's good, I will now... Hmm. I guess it's time to stir the pot again. I'll use a spell slot to cast tongues. And I will use another one to cast sending again on the kid, the space kid. And I'll say, "Hey, any chance that was you earlier that, like, touched my friends?"
Your magic travels in between far domain. As you connect with that magic Aetherish, you hear a strange reply. It sounds in a weird tongue, but alas, your magic allows you to be able to, at the very least, understand or decipher it. You've waited all of that time for this. You only seek us when you are afraid. Thus, you will learn to seek out our kin more. Sooner or later.
I fucking cast it again on this asshole. "Hey, listen here. Last time I talked to you, you were like, 'Hey, if you call me again, we don't want you to. We don't like you, all right?' What's the deal with that? And now you're saying this and then that and this." And I just keep ranting.
You do not understand pain and suffering. You have cursed us. You heard your warning. Now you pay. You will.
I take a couple moments to be grumpy, assuming I'm not calling while Regulus is sleeping on this rock. We'll say I'm like over here, and then I'll take a deep breath, think about what to say for a moment, and I'll cast it again. I'll say,
As you are standing in there, Jethro, you move around from area to area, just move a little bit. You do notice something strange a little bit as you are looking. The rest of your group is sleeping. Zarin might be trancing, but Goel, Regulus, Judas, Elwin, and Judas are sleeping. Elwin is once again trancing. But you turn your eyes to your group for a quick moment. You are in complete solitude. There are a handful of elves around that are still navigating the stars in with their eyes just gazing at the moon and all of its phases up there, the stars, and trying to decipher the secret omens in there. Your eyes lay to your group as the words of Allah keep an eye on them to protect them, and those creatures seem to offer only annoying responses. You try to get a little bit of separation, move a little bit further from Regulus, but you do notice something strange. As you are moving away from Regulus, you just see Regulus' form become somewhat fleeting for a moment. It just shakes very, very quickly, as if it is vibrating or it could just phasing in and out, and then stops completely. Regulus seems unbothered by that, or at the very least unaware of that. It just seems that something might have happened, like if you blinked too much and your eyes might see hallucinations or something as such. Regulus is still sleeping. All fine with that. Let's continue on with what you were probably about to say.
I hope that Regulus doesn't phase through the ground and go into Uriel's core. And then I will message my kids again. Or my kid, rather. And I'll say, listen, I'm really trying to understand. But I didn't abandon you on purpose. I'm just as confused and scared.
You should be scared. Centuries have gone past.
I guess one more time. Well, I'm sorry, but I hope you understand I can't let you hurt my friends. I want to make things right, but not if it'll hurt them.
You think you're sorry, but you aren't. You will be, and so will you, and so will them, and everyone you care about.
I cast it one more time. Alright, listen here, you little shit. You can fuck with me. I don't care about that. But if you think about touching anyone I care about, you're the one who's gonna be sorry.
Your threats are empty and null. You might be our creator, our father, but you shall dictate our actions. No longer.
I stop sending sendings. I get pissed off.
I do have to point out the irony of that. It's like, you were never there, so how did you dictate their doings in the first place?
Yeah, you should say that. Like, I wasn't there for your life.
How do you blame me for that shit?
I think that's the exact reason it would be dictating them. It's my absence as a father. But Jethris wouldn't really, connect those dots. He's not like the wisest person in the world. I think that's mostly a problem here. But Jethris is very annoyed, but also frightened. But I guess I'll go to sleep. Or try.
And soon enough, as I said earlier on, one after the other, you will be awakening. Zirin and Elwin, since you both are trancing, or since might be in here, you might catch a glimpse of what was described earlier on. By the time that Regulus is away, you see that the drow elves have kind of just gathered in there and they are talking among themselves. There's a conversation, speculation in regards to what is happening to Regulus. They just seem to be watching those strange glimpses, those strange occurrences into his fleeting, ever shifting form. Wondering if that's a sign by the goddess or something else entirely. You might hear as you approach from them, reading, saying to them that he believes that this group of adventurers, odd as it might be, it still has the best interests at heart. Well, the rest, not that they are unconvinced, they just find this very, very strange and quite curious about this incident or those hindrances. Go ahead, Elwin.
Yeah, as I walk and I hear them saying that, I look to, well, Zeren and every elf front of me is speaking an Elven, and like looking at Regulus. How long been that happening? It's like his body putting in and out. Well, rather phasing in and out. It's like, I don't know, like disappearing from this world. Oh, the world rejected him. Oh, I, I turn to see the people to if they have an answer for me.
They look slightly as confused as you are for a quick moment, and Zedin will reply, Actus here, noticed it first. When was it? Maybe some time ago, not that long ago. It's been happening ever since. We don't know what that might be, but it's strange, regardless. Maybe it's something that they do often. You said you haven't been traveling with them for long, have you? Zedin
Mm,
turns towards you, Ellie.
no, it's been a week and a half, almost a week. I've been with them.
Well, then that's probably nothing, Jane will say. I'm sure they'll know much more of it.
Uh, I'll ask them later. Is there a place I can wash my face?
They
Beside that,
point towards you to a nearby pond or river, and you have quite the hard time of finding that place.
Sorry, you cut off for me. What did you say?
They will point towards a nearby place or a nearby pond or river.
Mm.
You won't have much of a hard time getting towards there.
Yeah, then I'll leave. Go wash myself. Literally wash my whole body because I trained, and I'll clean my armor. And like while I'm washing myself, uh, the mark is still there in my chest, right?
It's still there.
Mm. Yeah, that's his Elwyn like doing.
Nothing else of importance will be occurring any moment now. However, as the lot of you wake up, this is truly what you. This is truly what you see. Every elf is gathered around and is keeping an eye.
I'm sorry for the wording, Regulus. You just remind me of people gathering in a zoo watching a monkey playing.
Wake up.
Ooh, sexy eyes.
Huh? What?
Rise and shine.
Why are you making it sound so ominous?
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to.
Michael rubs his eyes. And he sits up.
You're doing it in your sleep, too, by the way.
Looks at his hands. Looks over at the gathering gaggle of drow. And apparently. I don't know. Maybe it's my magic or something.
Perhaps. I don't think I'm ever going to listen to Elwyn's advice again.
What? Elwyn gave you advice?
Yeah, he was like really angry with me. He told me I should like call my children back.
Haven't you been avoiding that like the plague?
Yeah, exactly. Because every time I do, relations get worse and worse, and now they're threatening you guys and possibly my family. So that's cool.
Oh. Fun.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well. Lovely. Okay. Is everyone gathered? Looks down over at rest of companions.
One after the other, everyone should be awake by now.
Regulus will fly down or will jump down, use his wings as a sort of a cushion point to get back down to the ground. Are we ready to go? To Emerald Grove? Where are we going?
Uh, uh, um,
Specific spot?
it's like a
Isn't it some big
temple
tree?
in
Oh.
like the Elven lands. Right, Elven lands.
I thought we were going to the Great Old Forest.
Right, that. Right, that one.
Oh, okay. Does someone have a object for it?
Jethros
Maybe
points at whoever is holding the healing staff that we were shown last time.
I think it is either Judas or Goel. One of the two got it.
Ow. Why?
Aren't you sure you're still there?
I'm still here. Did you have a
You're-
really hard poke?
It's them bony
sorry.
fingers he is.
Sorry. I don't know if you know that. Oh, that normal?
I am aware.
Oh, you're already aware. So that is a normal thing.
It's new. I don't know if it's sorceress power new or problems we just had new. So we're gonna find out, I suppose. I mean, I casted create a restoration on myself, so whatever's going on, I don't think I have the power to do anything about it. If it's bad,
Question, Jethros.
Yeah?
Sorry, let me change the wording. Statement? Action? He will start thinking, finding a right word. But matter not. If I saw that you child again, I'm gonna hit him hard. Like, really, really hard.
Yeah, well, sounds like he could, get some sense knocked into him a bit.
Just to be sure, he is your son, right? The one we met.
Unclear. I asked him last night, and they were like, "Oh, you only call us when you're scared. We hate you. We're gonna kill everyone you love." Bunch of
Oh, you love
ungrateful.
us?
Why that sound like a tantrum of a teenager?
Regulus's eyes twinkle.
Oh man.
Is that like to something in reaction?
No,
Or
that
is
was
it-
that was just a dimension of you loving us. That was about.
Oh, he loves us.
Oh, I was about to say you guys were safe.
Ow.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I slap Regulus.
I've
Ow.
never.
What is it with you guys hitting me today?
I did not hit
You
you. I
gotta like
just
drink some milk, man. Get some bone density.
It's more about simply Regulus. You need to grow up.
I'm like a foot and a half taller than you.
Yeah, but you act like a kid. It's not like we don't trust you. You got our back. We've got your back. Uh, I'm just more concerned that one day we'll be gone and you'll be acting like some kid still. I mean, all the shit you've seen and all the shit we've seen. Grow up a little bit, maybe just a little bit, so I can feel less guilty leaving you alone. Then I don't have to be as harsh on you. I mean, look at this. Like, resolved internal troubles. I've got a girlfriend. Got us type of deal going. Jeffers already has kids. Gaho has his whole family and extended family. Elwin, Elwin.
wait. What do you mean?
Don't know you that much well enough to know what, any growth you've. I mean, did you develop any major growth spurts? Or never? The point is, what I'm getting at. I don't know who was an influence on you when you were younger. Maybe yourself, but taking responsibility for things isn't just saying you're doing so. It's not something saying sorry for. Growing maturity is, in a sense, Why do I feel like he's dad right now? You've got a dad, don't you?
I do.
And he's never had this talk with you?
I'm sure he has. That was right before
And
I left.
shit. So this basically gives me an indication of how this conversation is going to go. So, yes, it didn't stick. So basically, I'm just blowing hot air right now.
I don't understand what's there to stick. I'm like barely 20.
Yeah, barely 20. Who's if I am sternly starting to believe you, means you've at barely 20, you've decided to fuck up the time continuum. That is some mature ass level shit. So either you need to mature or you have to stop doing shit like that.
Okay. If I didn't do stuff like that, then everyone in this group probably would be dead right now. Or
I got it.
Nathaniel Shatrix and Zeke would have been dead.
Now, no, the question is, do you, if you have to go with philosophies and all that stuff and all the things, it's like, um, how do you know that was for the betterment of this world? Oh, we're going to
Because
go into the whole.
I saw a giant gloom titan fall to the ground dead. I don't see where the problem is here. I understand there's going to be reparations. There's reparations for anything I do. I am fully aware of that. I don't need you to tell me that.
Yeah,
I don't need
and
to go to sleep being
don't need.
told having these conversations, and I don't need to wake up to them either.
Oh, okay, and that's the fucking reason. I think you're a fucking child. And he just walks away and he goes back to his bottles of drink because that was an outburst of a child.
Well, you're gonna have to walk back here because we gotta teleport.
Grabs a couple of bottles and starts walking back and says, "Oh yes, teleport, fun."
Oh, the fun we have together.
Indeed.
Zavana, you gonna join us?
Zirin moves slightly closer to the rest of the group. Whenever we're ready, Zirin says. I'm ready to dance. On to the songs of the birds of the great old forest. I'm ready to breathe and sing under the winds that carry this ancient land. Who is ready to join me? He yells out as he raises his blade.
I mean,
I-
that sounds pretty good.
I whisper to Jethros. Uh, I try to with my tippy toes, like extend my up so I can reach him. I
Leans
don't know if I
down
can
his
reach.
ear holes.
Yeah, I'll whisper. Is all dark elf in the surface like that?
I don't know. The only other dark elves I've seen on the surface were some ladies in a bath. So, I mean, usually they're pretty solemn. At least that's what I saw from Vala's friends in the temples.
There was a dark elf in the God damn it, I forget the name of the temple. Give me a second. Avandra? I don't remember. In the temple of Avandra, there wasn't any dark elf.
Are you sure?
I did not see anybody.
Am I just crazy, DM?
No. You are very much correct. There are multiple temples in the town of Fry Temple. One of them is of the Queen of the Arvandor. Another one is to the Dark Dancer. Different temples, same
Oh,
city.
I see. Well,
So
if you
sorry.
go down to the next block, there's a temple like full to the brim.
Yeah, we were there when we Regulus teleported us in a bath. top house. I don't know. First
I
time,
said I tried to teleport us to the stairs.
and
Well,
you
thank
did great job.
goodness.
Snowsong! I try to call over Snowsong.
I whistle. Your boy.
I'll assume soon Snowsong will indeed join you for this journey. Else it will be somewhat hard for them to join afterwards. Or at the very least, it's gonna be a long way for them to get right back with a lot of you.
Goel, you here?
Yep. Sorry.
Oh.
What's up?
I want to move Snowsong into the collection. Regulus pulls apart his hands. Everyone good?
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
Mm-hmm.
That yes for me.
Go out? Blade raising to the sky, Siren?
He smiles, acknowledging your words, and then nods, awaiting.
Judas? As the energy begins to coalesce around my hands, I slap my hands together or clap my hands together, and I will cast teleport with the staff of healing to the location, the temple
I'm not
thingamajig.
sure if there's a temple, but there is a grove,
Oh,
or there at least a great old forest, and there is a certain place in there from where that tree came from that you were suggested or more so tasked to speak and converse with, seek guidance as is. And as Regulus holds the staff and a burst of energy from above, prismatic ray shines all over the group. You all are transported in a similar burst, reappear in a much more different forest. Once you find yourselves opening your eyes, the dazzling rays of sun piercing through the towering trees, and there will initially blind the most of you. As you see nothing around, just whenever you would look around you, a seared layer of white, the songs of different songbirds around the area, the winds passing around the forest, the aroma of those floral scents around the land will overwhelm your senses. Slowly, your vision starts to get accustomed right back where you are. The forests, those trees, they look massive, towering. Some of them can reach even to 100 foot tall. You see strange markings, carvings on all of them, giant trees of all kinds, from thimble, oak, redwood trees as well, pine trees, even into the distance. Insects flying up and away as if they are dancing onto the wind. For a moment, you feel at home. This miracle of nature that you behold. Zilin is the first to exclaim, "Oh, though my eyes are blazing from the sun above the sky, there is nothing I would take back after witnessing the miracle of this forest." Your eyes get accustomed as well, for the lot of you, probably faster than Zilin's. Jethros, this area is infused with such the vibrant plant life, that any plant growth spell in the area might have no effect at this point. Goel, as you look around, there is not a single hint that civilized folk might have been in here. There is not even a sign of a wooden sign here and there that would indicate the presence of human life. This place, these woods are untouched, unspoiled by the mortal kind. Elwin, you find this place as well intoxicating. The elven forest that you have dreamt of going back to, it feels not only adequate and even more potent to expectations, as it has been a while since you last roamed Elven Woods. You can't know if this is nostalgia or if this forest indeed is quite the miracle to behold. Maybe it is even more grandiose. It for sure is. But right now, Elwin's memories of his home are only bringing a tear onto his eyes as he sees this grand place. And Judas, as you teleport in here, the air fills your lungs. And there is something strange about it. This land, this place, it makes you feel healthy. You feel a new sense of life has been uh, bestowed upon you as you look around the area. You feel a little bit shaky at first. Your grip to the ground might not be your most potent at this very moment after teleporting, that is. But alas, it almost feels you as if you have, after receiving the ill news of your injury, or not injury, your plague that you carry, your father's curse, that ailment that he has stuck with you, this is the first time that you actually feel alive after all that long. You all get accustomed to this new sense. Yet slowly, you turn your your heads back to the person that casted the very spell of teleportation. And there is something off about them.
Regulus looks around. Wow, that was bright. Oh,
I poke Regulus.
Ow. Why? Oh, sorry. This place is pretty, but who are you all? Where?
Fuck off.
It's like,
You forgot who we are. This is expected.
Your mind suggests that's Goel. However, your passive perception is uncanny than most. There is something different about this. This time, truly, it can be the mind that has been plagued, but you notice certain things that were amiss previous to teleporting, as if some things were added and some things were subtracted.
Regulus, his attire looks pretty much the same, though there seems to be a lot more yellow or gold on it. He only carries the solar staff. He doesn't appear to have the rest of his staffs in a sheath on his back. He still wears the elven chain, but the amulet that normally hangs from his chest or around his neck is a different symbol. It is a symbol to the yellow god.
And I would easily notice this since I found it in the maze and handed it to you. That's the one, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe
Yeah.
you handed it. Yeah, the amulet is normally it's the sort of blue and gold. Now it's just a whole different symbol of the yellow god, just straight up.
Goel is gonna walk up to you.
Oh, that's an orc on the surface. Hi.
I'll pull the amulet. Not pull it out, but like just hang it, like grab it with my hand and look at it while it's attached to you.
Hi.
Something has changed. He's not the same.
And I've got a feeling that I am not dead anymore. I'm dead. Oh, crap. This is like some kind of magical virus that
Can I try to look at everyone else if there's any other changes?
Make
is it
me, I
just
guess, well, make me an investigation check.
Ugh.
Yeah, for us?
What?
Wow.
Just curious. That kid we met didn't have some kind of like astral sickness or something that's basically screwing with us right now?
Very well could have, which is exactly why I told people not to touch it.
Yes, we've come to court, and technically speaking, you could say who because that person is not going to remember what we're talking about. But I tried. I tried. You saw me. I tried to have a good talk with him, didn't I? I tried.
You kind of always layer, like, anything you say with just absolute disdain. But I
This
guess you
name's like what
talked.
kind of this? What kind of? Why? What do you mean disdain?
Hey, is your name Regulus?
Yeah, how do you know that?
Just a quite common name.
Huh.
He's different.
Is your dad by any chance like some kind of sea race Triton type person?
Yeah, that's where the fins come from. And he gestures to the fins on his head.
Oh, okay. And your mom's a fiefling, I'm guessing?
That's the horns, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Do you
And
participate in time
you've got
travel?
mhm. And you participate, yeah. And you like to dabble in time travel?
Time travel?
Oh,
Okay, there we
let's
go.
go
We hit
back.
We hit the
If
meat
it's-
and potatoes.
before it's what is he going back in time, or is this not like pre him before he traveled?
How old are
Do you have a
you?
sister by nature? Ooh, good one.
20?
Ah,
Crap.
Out of
our
character, do we know
Regulus is
how old he is?
21.
We
Is
don't
he?
know.
No. Same age?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I said 20.
Yeah.
Not like 5 minutes ago.
I thought when you had your birthday and with Smelma, you turned 21.
Okay, well then it's 21 then. It's not a year younger. It's the same
Both
age.
of them. Okay.
Alone, he weirdly everything he say is truth. There no hint of mischief or lying. It's like new person.
This is not the same blue one that took us. He may look like him, but this is not him.
Jeffers, tell Regulus you love him, and if he tries to kill you, we know he's like your astral son that's in disguise.
Uh,
Oh, I see it now. Is that what you mean with the disdain?
mm, about so. Um,
Gotta work on that.
huh.
th- he did. That is different from what happened to. It did happen to me days ago. He did not lose his memory. As Goel pointed out, this is different. Regulus.
Yes.
What do you mean different?
Well, our
Uh,
Regulus usually like blows us up, and you haven't done that yet.
Yeah, he does usually do that, doesn't he?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Uh, Liz,
well, he
we're kind
really
of
did
going on
blow us
like
up.
a important adventure for this like dark elf guy right here, and then the Regulus that we care about uh was sort of like here helping us and teleporting. Where the fuck were you? What were you doing?
What's the last thing you remember before meeting us?
I was walking around with the group of people I travel with.
Who was
What
the
are their
group of people?
names?
Was it by? Yes.
Uh, why?
And what are their
What,
addresses?
hey, hey, what is those two? What's those two names again? Remember who left us? Just spoke of them, and then I'll forget their names. Probably me. You know the ones that were going that died, and then he went into the time travel thing.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to be more specific. I don't.
Part was part of our party before you, and then they left. Uh, his brain is basically Nathaniel and Satrix.
They didn't.
Maybe
What?
then.
They didn't die.
No, they didn't. It's like, but that's the reason why he time traveled in the first place. Regulars, were you friends with like Satrix and Nathaniel and Zeke by any chance?
No, I don't
Uh,
know anyone by those names.
no. And who were, well, good question. Who were your traveling companions? Maybe we can help you find them.
Just.
Well,
Go ahead.
okay. Uh, well, we were just traveling. It's nothing. It's well, two of my friends, Oren and Poppy, that they were standing
Like, well, sorry,
not too far away.
sorry, Goran and Poppy, you said.
No, Oren and Poppy.
Oren and Poppy, they sound like names you would give a troll. Are they like
What?
long-haired trolls or something?
No.
This is kind of
Sorry,
rude.
for some reason.
Sorry. Wait. I'm sorry. I
No.
will like put my hand between Jethros and Judas. You're
It's just
hammering.
smiling.
You're hammering him with questions.
Oh, that's fine.
If
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
if
It's a bit
yeah,
mean. A bit mean. Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it. I'll stand back.
yeah.
But yeah, cool.
No. I mean, not stand backward. I mean, just give him time to. Well, give all of us time to understand what's going on. And I look to Regulus. You could ask us because you just pop. You the one who originally brought us here, and different Regulus, the one who brought us here, not you, Regulus. And your name is Regulus.
Yes.
I'm freaking confused. Sorry. Uh, he will
I
take a
mean,
long breath. Go
Everybody's
ahead.
I
confused. Yeah.
I was just walking through. It kind of looks like this forest, although it doesn't look familiar. I mean, the trees and stuff look familiar, but um this area doesn't look familiar. I don't think I've ever been here before.
We are
Do
in
you have a
Elven Forest.
do you have a sister by any chance?
Yes.
Does she hate your guts?
Smelma.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, at least something stays the same. It seems.
Canada event.
We are in. And correct me if I'm wrong, Caden. We are in the Elven Forest. Did you were
The
in
Great
Elven
Old Forest spans over multiple areas. I'll put up the map. As you can see,
Yes,
it doesn't only belong into the Elven.
okay, but
It
you said
technically separates the Elvenlands. It's like the border to the Elvenlands.
so. This is the Great Old Forest we are in.
Yes.
Yeah, then I'll say we are in the Great Old Forest. Were
Yes.
you
Yeah.
okay? So,
We were traveling there. We were traveling through the Great Old Forest. We were heading towards Woodgate
Why?
to go and show them where I grew up.
Oh, okay.
You grew up in Woodgate?
Yeah.
I think people we maybe either he's been transported to a parallel universe to us, or we've traveled into a parallel universe.
what is the parallel universe?
Oh, I'm gonna get
Apparently,
pissed if we
something.
went to his place.
Apparently, I think like something to do with, if I remember correctly, it's like different planes. You know, like different
Okay.
planes, but
Oh,
like
hold on. Hold on.
copies.
First off, for that whole different plane thing, I don't know. Why don't you just? Don't you have other people outside of this group? Can't you? I don't know. Try to contact them. I'm pretty sure. I mean,
Good point. Jeffers, do you want to contact your parents maybe, and see if we're still locals or actually like non-locals?
Yeah, sure. I'll
All
call
right.
my mom. Hey, mama, how you doing? Is everything all right at home? Everyone behaving? Dad's head out of his ass.
Okay.
It
Case is
won't be a
completely
while.
unprepared.
It won't be a while before you receive a response from your mother, acknowledging of your greetings and suggesting that everything is fine, and they are expecting you. They're expecting to see you any day now
Great.
for a
Wait,
return.
wait. So,
it is how
not
moms do.
so. I did not hear that, but this is out of character. So, are we in different parallel world, or like in regular different parallel world, or regular? He is in our world.
That's what we're trying to figure out right now.
But
Regulus
you okay?
Regulus will say as he looks and he sort of recognizes the eye flinch maybe from Jethris. Uh and he'll look he'll say I'm sorry, I can't do the same. I didn't prepare sending today.
Okay. I'm just curious. You are you just a cleric, or are you like a warlock as well? Do you have a patron?
No. I
No, you're just pure cleric. Gotcha. It's cleric of the yellow god. I'm guessing with that nice ring around your neck, right?
that would be correct.
Good, 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 good. Um, mm, mm, mm.
Wait, wasn't, if I remember right, the regulars that we know sprout wings and fly around and throw fireball and do weird stuff like a sorcerer?
Yeah, well, that's I think the problem we're having here. Like, once again, I believe there is, I. It's just me thinking maybe regards to the chaos that happened. Regulus touched Jeffress's astral child creation, probably picked up something, and when we were teleporting, he basically either caused himself to switch bodies with someone from another plane of existence that's like parallel to ours, like almost like ours, or we got teleported to the other place, and he's currently talking to Poppy and Poppy and friends. So, yay! Jeffers? Did I just had a talk about maturity and stuff like that just recently? I I believe I can be smug enough to say I told him so, right? When I see him next time.
Oh,
I'm so confused at what point you're trying to make. I'm sorry.
I will like look to be kind with Regulus, Judas. I understand you want
He
to
needs to
advise
grow.
them.
I like this one more. He seems more grown up.
Oh,
Maybe we keep him.
I mean, we literally have known him for like 2 minutes.
I mean, he's got the same family and stuff.
I mean, what about his painting with sister? I heard that multiple times with Regulus saying that. Doesn't matter. I turned to look to Regulus. Look, Regulus. We are confused, like you. I believe you are also confused. We are on a
Yeah.
mission to, and I will explain. I will give you a summary to what we are doing at the moment and what our plan. And after explaining everything, lastly I'll say, I'm not sure if you want, you could accompany us until, well, find out if we are in different world. Are you the one who are in our world? Do you understand me?
Sort of. Yes. I mean, I don't really have anything better to do until I can try and find a way to contact Poppy.
I mean,
Who's Bumpy, by
do
the
you know how to
way?
teleport?
Well, sorta. I can teleport to a shrine or a religious point of the Yellow God. I can teleport to temples, holy sites.
Oh, he's like Vala.
He's literally like Valor.
Sorry, I interrupted you, Judas. What were you asking?
Nothing. I was curious who Puppy was, and just as the personality type of thing. I'm wondering what kind of people this Regulus hangs out with. Uh,
I
Considering the
mean,
fact that you could contact your father, at least it means your family is still alive. If this is still our plane or not. Also, I kind of feel like I don't have a giant hole in my soul anymore, which is kind of weird.
sorry, you don't feel what?
You have a hole in your soul?
Oh, it's just long story short is I don't have the necessary urge to suck your blood or basically tear or injure and kill myself or injure and shall we say beat myself for some reason.
Jade intense and looks towards you, Judas confused. Do you usually have those urges?
What? Used to? Yeah, of course. Usually, deep down, but usually the goddess have basically kind of like um, just made me concentrate on the fact that I need to find more pain. So, hmm. So that usually
Uh,
didn't come out. Hmm. Weird.
uh, can if of course Judas allow and the DM allow, can I make an insight to Judas?
For gold.
Go for it.
Inside regards to what?
Regard, like I remember we talked, Elwin and Judas talked about your goddess and the pain and everything and your urge. And I asked you before that you're like you're an elf. You said no, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm half
And
elf. Yeah.
yeah, so this is the insight that I want to figure out, is like to see your sense, you walking, like what's the difference you become if that be allowed.
I'll go for gold.
Oh God, 10.
It's even telling you
Given
now. It's
Judas
just.
is silver tongue, I don't believe you get much information from that. But go ahead, Judas, if you want to add something to their insight, whatever they delve. It is, after all, regards to your
Oh, he
character.
seems
You
truthful,
suggest things. So.
basically. Oh, well, he seems to be
Mhm.
honest what he's saying. Probably no extra information above just the fact that, as he said, is he feels alive.
Huh. Well, I don't believe always he's the type of insightful person. So she nod. Okay, so not only Regulus changed, also Judas changed in a different way. In a different way.
Ah, crap. That's
I,
true. That means they don't get infected by the previous.
I'll,
Oh, crap.
Kaz,
Go ahead.
would I know if the Great Old Forest is a sort of, it brings that positive like energy?
You can
Is
make me a
it?
history check.
Uh-huh. Some things. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, that's good actually.
I would.
If
I
any folklore about the uh, greater forest is known, is that most ancient remedies, any disease that could not be cured, the only remedies for those were made in the Great Old Forest. It is known for its medicinal potency. It is a very ancient forest, even into the very date that you live in, that they as well live as well. It is a place of mystery. It's shrouded, but it has always been a benevolent one, a beneficial one.
Regulus looks at Judas and sort of like gives a once over. Do I get anything from how he looks that he is what he was talking about prior, or can I see any
Not
signs?
Not really. Maybe I'll give this part to your history before the moment. Into your head, based on what he said, sucking blood, collecting pain, being cursed, or whatever that is, your mind could easily shift to thinking something of the sinister and dead nature. However, you take a look and you look at his teeth, his canine teeth to be exact. They don't look any sharper than anyone else's. He just seems like a half elf. Nothing different about that. I
Oh,
think
crap.
Judas initial is a half elf, right? Correct
Oh,
me if
yeah,
I'm
he's a
wrong.
half elf, yeah.
Yeah. You probably won't haven't noticed that Judas about yourself, but Regulus misses the point that what you might have been prior.
Weird.
Regulus
Yeah.
will reach fumble around in his bag and like pull out a really expensive looking mirror, and he'll say, "Here," and he points the mirror towards Judas.
Ooh. Yes, I haven't seen. Look at what the hell? Ah, 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 ah. You can just see him going like checking his teeth and going. It's like,
Well, the first clue, which should have been being able to see yourself in a mirror.
Yeah.
well, he doesn't click that immediately. Well, technically speaking, I don't think ex-vampires. I do think I can see myself now.
I think as well. That's actually for full blood vampires, but yeah.
But still, it looks in the mirror and goes, and it's like, ah,
the
it
The forest is a place where many medicines are made. This place has almost the best medicinal herbs and a birthplace of many concoctions and other such things that can fix things like that. Maybe the forest's natural aura, the natural way of life is supplementing yours somehow. I don't know. I mean, you don't look like what you said you were.
now considering that, maybe I have another idea that's possibly it.
Let's put Smear back
Jeffers,
in his.
Jeffers, what do you think the chances are that if either it's your kid or it's that kind of that Time Lord he was talking about fucking with us? But I don't think it will be that, because if you think about it, if somebody went back in time and killed my old man and I never became a vampire or half vampire or thrall, and if somebody went back in time and did some stuff that he never made to set his patron, wouldn't this cause the timeline to look like this now?
Judas, I think we're, glossing over the fact that we knew that you might start, like, losing features of vampirism, since it was
but I
like a
mean,
link to your father that did all that.
But I mean, happening now. And I mean, we still have the. We still have. The
Well, I mean,
facts.
have you been waking up and checking your teeth every morning? Maybe it's been fading, and then we were just now looking at it. I know I haven't been eyeing your teeth.
Yeah, but I mean, there's the hole is gone.
Again, it could be the forest.
Hole's gone?
What the fudge is going on? Okay, I don't know. He just goes and sits down. He starts going on his squats down and starts plucking grass and looks like a lost.
Okay, I don't really have. I mean, is this? And he thinks about it for a second. I could, but
You could what?
I could try and scry on my friends.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe if you can, that means we're still local, and then means we're that's not a bad idea.
Man, I wonder how young they are. I will. I pull out the mirror and I will.
Now who's creepy?
Yeah, I know. I don't mean to. I take out the mirror once again after fumbling around in there, and I will cast a 5th level scrying spell on Poppy.
What's your spell save DC?
20. 20. I mean, I
The
probably
baby
have
has-
something. I mean, I probably have something of my version of Poppy, but I don't think it applies, does it?
You have nothing. They are a baby. They have a +0 to their wisdom, I guess.
That could roll 20.
In rolling.
They didn't.
Here it is. But as you use your magic, your mirror will show you a very, very different. As you are using your magic, your mirror will show you a very much different view of your friend. As instead of seeing them grown, relatively your age, you see them as baby or babies. Depends. I'll leave Jeffers to give us a quick description of what you might
I'll
be
just send a
saying.
pic.
I
Do
wanna
that
see-
as well.
He has prep. Well, not that he knew this was happening.
Where are we looking?
Our general chat.
This is what we see on the scry.
This is what Regulus sees in the scribe.
Oh no.
You see the face of Regulus being somewhat puzzled by this. It is taking a while for it to sit well with him, or it doesn't actually sit well with him. It takes a moment for him to process. You can see it onto his face how surprised, estranged, confused, puzzled he must be. If you go
Poppy
into
is
the
bottom
general
right.
chat, this is what you see. They see.
Which one, Bobby? The pink one or the green one?
The bottom right.
Oh,
The pink, the
EP.
green blob.
you. So just to understand, because my brain, why just know about them?
They're my kids.
Jethros doesn't.
Definitely does not. As I said, these are Easter eggs from another campaign. They will
This
play
is-
no part in
This is
this.
fan
Don't worry
service.
about it.
So okay, so
Okay.
if-
That's all right. Okay, I'm starting to put it together what you guys are saying. Okay. I turn the mirror off and I don't want to whatever that. Okay. Really cute, but really also really not what I'm used to. Okay. The Poppy and Orin I know are same age as me. Or close to. Those are children. Babies, even. Okay, I
You're
believe everything
scrying
you
on
guys are saying.
kids.
I don't mean to.
do you know the parent of Poppy and?
I do, but I just saw them as well. They also look a whole lot younger.
Okay.
Okay, I'd like to go on this other adventure now that you guys are talking about.
Well,
Great.
yeah. Welcome to the party. Weirdly, I say that.
I hope you get traded back soon, but we do have to get this done.
Where are we going?
We're looking to get like some missing parts of this cool elven sword.
A
Just-
Moonblade?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
It did.
Wow. I only ever heard about one. Well, no, yeah, I only heard about one.
Okay, let's start walking. Do we know the path, DM?
Given that they have expressed little fodder for a conversation, I assume Goel is sort of just keeping an eye around in the area, making a mental map using Snow Song to scout ahead. And as you wander around, they might be the ones that offer a path forward, knowing full well that the presence in the forest that you seek might be up ahead.
Anthony is skulking behind Snowsong, learning how to survive. Well, what you've only heard of one Moonblade? Like you haven't heard like stories about them? Like is there a specific one that pops in your head when you hear the word Moonblade? Asking fake Regulus.
What? Sorry.
I know, this is all very new for you.
No. What did you say? One more time?
Are you like you said there's only one Moonblade you ever heard of. You haven't heard like stories or whatever? Like is there like just one that pops into your head when you hear the word?
Yeah. I mean, it was wielded by one of my father's friends, adventuring companions.
Okay.
Though he found it far away from here.
Okay.
Although I've never really heard about them in pieces before. They're kind of usually, I don't know,
All?
Yeah. I didn't know of any magic items or rare, incredibly powerful artifacts that can just sort of be disassembled.
Oh,
Seems kind of counterintuitive, but oh.
we found actually the hilt in a maze.
I think out of character, I think we found a picture of a hilt in the maze. Didn't we?
Yes, that is what you
We
found.
don't even have the hilt.
Ah, okay, good. I thought it is the hilt itself. Then I will correct what I said. Um, let's hope we found someone or something. But wait, I have an idea. I turn to look at Jethros. You have this spell that you can talk to people anywhere, right? Jethros?
Yes, I am quite potent in that way, as well as many others.
Couldn't you try to speak to Regulus? Not this Regulus, to the Regulus that we know. Like, if they're two people different, because Regulus is not wholly stuffy, like weirdly. I mean, I don't mean call you Regulus, like weird, but I mean our Regulus are weird. I'm confused. You get what I mean, right, Jethros?
Yeah, and I have a feeling I know what will happen, but let's go for it anyway. You know, just for you.
Thank you.
I will cast Sending, and I will focus on um, the Regulus specifically that went with us into the Underdark. And I'll say, "Yo, what's up, man? Are you like with two strangers right now?" Casting Sending.
Regulus, you hear those words
Yeah.
into your head, right from in front of you, and from right into your mind, and right into your ears by the person standing next to you.
Are we sent to a different timeline? Is this what happened?
Radio feedback starts to
Nope.
happen. Ow! Ow! Okay. Yep. That's I'm right here.
uh,
That was it.
Um,
I mean, yeah, I figured that was what was gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Elwin, it didn't really go nowhere. It this is our Regulus now. We're just gonna have to deal with it.
okay. I'm just worried about Regulus. Not like I, not the. Uh, I mean, I just met you. If anything might happen, I'll protect you. So I don't mean I don't care about you, but I also care. I care about our Regulus. That he one time fireballed me inside the mouth of Behemoth.
Well, I mean, I think we're all worried, but like, there ain't a whole shit ton we can do.
And as like I believe we are walking and talking, right, DM?
Very much so.
Then I will, while we walking our turn, look to Regulus, the new Regulus. I'll say, do you, your friend, when you, if there any battle, do you firebomb them?
I mean, I try not to.
Wait, so you do?
Well, it's not exact. It's not rocket science. If they tell me to, we're kind of all resistant to fire. It's not a big deal.
Oh,
Kind of the kind of like the positive thing about traveling with a whole group of tieflings or tiefling adjacent.
so if you're not traveling with a group of tiefling, like example, you have an elf with you, do you gonna throw a fireball on them?
I tell them to get out of the way, and depending on how that goes, I'll try to throw it to a different direction. But usually they appreciate having every enemy of theirs torched before they do more damage to them.
See, Jeffers, so much more mature. How is this one more mature than the other one in the same age?
What is that different from our regulars?
Oh, definitely.
Look, I've been not much with you guys, so how much different from the normal regulars?
Regulars usually throws fireballs, changes into lightning, and as long as it takes out Suave's individual, if some people get a bit injured, he's not too bothered by it. This person seems bothered by it, at least.
Oh,
Did you really not wonder why he would just throw a fireball at you when you were right in the path of it? It's like he likes taking risks. Maybe he's not immature as much as like adrenaline junkie or risk taking junkie. Something to think about.
I mean, yeah, I remember that weird time when regulars like, you need to get to the out of the way, and I was literally in the mouth of a behemoth. I did not know how to get in the way.
I
I
mean,
instead
that's
threw a
literally
fireball.
it literally goes. It's like get out of the way, and I'm like, I can't get out of the way, and it's like gave you fair warning.
The words, the memories, the tales of old Regulus start to all come up, making it appear like a grim person in comparison to this one. But we still have to see how this one actually acts. It's all well and talk
Is a
until
necromancer.
somebody hurls a fireball your way. However, this conversation is interrupted by nothing short of a towering oak tree up ahead. Just the glimpse, just the image of this miracle of nature, this behemoth of a tree that stands in front of you. Carved on top of it and onto the branches, you can see symbols very, very similar to the staff you were given. As you gotta just pause talking and turn your attention towards there, there is even a path laid by nature itself, stone steps up ahead, indicating this as some sort of place of worship. The words of Zirin break any sort of silence amidst there as he exclaims, fascinating, right in front of it. And before we continue, we are going to take a quick 10-minute break and we'll be back for the rest.
Can we keep this one?
During the
It's a
break,
great day
Jethros
creature.
has agreed to a questioning panel about the other children. Take it away, Jethros. No, if you have to do stuff, don't worry about it. But yeah, take 10 minutes, everyone. Be back. And if you stay here, Pastor Joe with questions about those two children. Because I know very little about.
Mm. I mean, if they have questions, I don't.
Just to understand, regulars like decide to put this name randomly and decide to take this name of children, right?
Nope.
Oh,
I have the lore.
oh, okay. I'm still confusing. Why can't it make me think a lot?
It's. I mean, it's just kids from another campaign. That's all.
It's a head canon that I decided to make canon.
I just love the fact that you called the one friend Poppy, and I'm like, I'm gonna make a Trolls reference.
Can you put the new art for the token art for Regulus? I want to see it. It looked different from before.
Yeah, I can post it in general.
Thank you.
So is this now pure cleric Regulus?
What? That I'm playing?
This guy, yeah.
You can say so, yeah.
Lol.
Oh, yeah. Well, I may take a bit longer to get back.
Actually, that's cool. Actually,
Are we back?
Are we back?
I'm back.
Come back.
Goel, do remind me, what's Snow Song's full hit point right now? Is it 60 or 55?
It should be 5 plus 5 times my ranger level. So 50 plus 5, 55.
Okay, 55, it's correct. Let's see who else has returned. Start from Goel. Judas, are you back?
Yes.
Jethros? Alwyn? Regulus?
Yeah.
Giving a few moments for Jethros and Alwyn. But at least now a few things shall be clear on what exactly might have happened here. And some things must be totally puzzling.
So, what's going on?
Waiting for a few more people to return so we can return right back in there into that miracle that is known as the Great Old Forest and into this towering tree. But if you're asking me what is going on in regards to Regulus, well, that might be slightly a little bit more complicated to answer that easily. I guess I'm sure both Halloween and Jethro will be joining us soon, but I might as well get a little bit of a head start to them, and they will join us the moment they are back. As I was saying, the group continues to move around there. Goel, you yourself have more so kept up or paved the path up ahead that leads over to here, keeping an eye on to different symbols, indications, or sightings around the forest. Do you make me survival check, Goel? A few things that you will notice from that. First things first, this forest is extremely vibrant and filled, beaming with life. One other thing that you notice is that there is quite a commotion. There are a lot of creatures around the area, a lot of beasts, a lot of animals, and most of them are much bigger than normal beasts are. Instead of boars, you might be seeing giant boars. Instead of eagles, you might be seeing giant eagles. Instead of deers or elks, you might be seeing giant elks. Stuff as such. One last thing that you will indicating that there is an order around this forest, a primitive magical order that enhances certain aspects, such as growth. Amidst you as well, due to your survival skills and your passive perception, you will see sightings from time to time onto your way. You notice the forest or the trees themselves seem to nearly have a will of their own. They would twist and they would turn as you were passing by, giving you a constant feeling that you are being watched around the area. You cannot take that feeling out of you that something has clinged to the group's presence, trailing you. Yet whenever you look around, there are trees, but nothing more than just that. You also feel that it is way harder for you to spot creatures in here, out in the open, which shouldn't be. Your eyesight is rather uncanny, yet even small prey manage to successfully hide from you, indicating that something is aiding them to hide, making them potent ambushes if needed be. But most of the time, those are just small rodents, small beasts. As you make your way up and ahead, this is an abnormal large oak tree, and though indeed at the very least seems as a sign or as a landmark of worshipping. As you make your path at the very roots of this giant tree, Zivrin will be the first to exclaim, "Wow, this is fascinating. What a wonder nature can be, eh?" I recall my mentor, our leader in the Emerald Grove spoke of this forest spoke of those trees, but a mortal elf's mind cannot comprehend what is seeing right in front of it. It's a spiritual, a pilgrimage, one very fitting for my occasion. He turns his attention towards the rest. Supposed to do something here. She sent us to this tree for a very exact reason. My mind is in shambles. The tree's branches start to shift and move around as not a moment after a face appears in the center of the tree's bark. um, um, it has been a while since anyone has made his way to see me. My mind, old and in shambles as is, does not recognize you. Yet I am certain this branch of wood came from me. I apologize for my memory, but I cannot place you. No, no one. Remind me, who are you?
Do I know what is that in front of me?
At a tree that it is stalking, and
It's
for
yeah,
again,
it
sorry.
is. So sorry. It's a talking tree, but uh, it's like I believe this is the first time Eloin seeing a talking tree with a face on it. So, like, did he read or been told or been so
You
he
can make me a
know?
nature check.
Oh boy, do I have a nature? I have a nope minus. It's a 4.
So probably no.
Uh, uh, Alwyn Valerius, my name.
Nice. Meet you, Elvin. Again.
I wait. Do you know who I am?
Uh, I must, or you carry a branch of my spine. Aren't you not? Have we not met again? Is your memory as well fleeting as mine? The trees seems inquisitive about.
I, I'm confused. I never met. Uh, I did not met you before, and I'm sure my memory intact. I think so. Uh, when did you say I met you?
But I do not know as well. It seems that both are puzzled in this. But you do carry a branch of mine, aren't you?
Uh,
He's talking about the staff of healing that think currently is at the hands of anyone in the group. Not recalling exactly who has it.
It would have been in the hands of Regulus.
oh,
Previous or current?
I
guess
mean,
current at this
current.
moment in time. Mm-hmm.
Oh, where did I get this?
that I explained that before to you. That how we teleported out of character. I give you a summary.
Well, I
before
know,
the-
but I don't know how to teleport. I guess I hand back the stick, the staff of healing.
give it to Jethras.
What was supposed to do with this?
I don't know. Maybe give it to the tree.
Uh,
Maybe it's part of him.
I will take out the stone speaker crystal, and I will use it to cast Equip Plants.
I think
The
he's already.
tree is already
It is
talking.
It's
Oh.
already talking to us.
You see the face?
Why didn't I just got back?
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. To give you a quick recap, the group arrived over to here. The tree sprung to life and suggested, or more so said, apologized for its memory, for it does not remember you yet. You clearly must have been here if you carry this twig branch of himself.
Oh, great tree. We are not previous visitors to this place, but we are friends of those who are. They have given us this that we might come into contact with thee.
What are you, druid or something? You speak with quite the spiritualism in your words.
Well, thanks. No, I'm not.
I did not mean it as a compliment. Druids are all the people that I usually meet. No one else comes to visit. Not anymore. Not any longer.
Well, we ain't druids. We are, well, I guess that guy at least. Pilgrims of religious, he's looking for like a piece of a sword that's important to his, head lady.
Well, good luck with finding it. Hope.
Oh, he shifted.
You haven't, like, heard of anything like that?
Oh, is that why you're here? Guidance is what you see.
I guess.
Oh, my. I horribly misjudged the situation. He looks towards you, towards the Zerin for a moment. He shifts, and the tree starts to speak in Alvis. Who sent you, young elf? Who led you from the scourge of the wood below onto the surface? Speak now, and speak slowly. I've got all the time in the world. Make it clear.
Just to be sure.
Zirin proceeds. Go ahead, sorry, Ellen.
No. It was Zirin. Okay, just to be sure.
Yeah.
I was confused.
Darts laser at him.
Yeah.
But Zirin proceeds to speak aloud in the elven tongue, explaining his purpose, his upbringing, his mentor, teachers. Oh. Elzones. I do remember her. Quite fascinating woman. Ouch! I didn't mean it like that, he says, and you see him from the trees, roots slowly, creatures with a family silhouette start to appear out of the
Well,
dryads'
hello.
spirit of the forest. The chuckle as Jethros makes his comment. The tree continues. "Uh, It has been indeed quite a while since her path laid you here. You said you are looking for the shore. Believe I've heard of the one you speak of the legend they entrail. The Dryads, right there, continue to keep an eye onto the group as they seem to comment amongst one another as if they are gossiping amongst themselves. They look towards the way that you pose, the way that you stand, the way that you carry yourselves, and they are speaking in a hushed voice among themselves. I must recollect, commune in the land round me, and slowly the eyes of the tree start to become one with the bark. The face start to dispel and be obscured as the whole area, this whole tree, the branches, the leaves, we start to carry a faint magical aura and a glow.
Zirin, what'd you do?
Sir Jethros, to whom did you say that?
Zirin, what'd you do? The face is gone.
Uh, I didn't do anything. I just stated who brought me to this journey, who led me here, and why I'm here. But I can sense the tree is using magic. It's in the air. Can you not tell? It's communing with the nature, and you can see more to put it precisely. You can hear as the face from the tree disappears. You can hear chirping sounds around the forest becoming louder and louder, as if it is a message is conveyed, as if uh, fires are leading from place to place, creating a beacon, creating an area, as if it is expanding. Deers start to amass, boars as well. You can hear all sorts of animal sounds, as if the whole place is having an open communication of some sorts, as every thought is conveyed around the forest, its denizens, and its life, back towards the tree. The animal sounds, via floral scent, via the passing of wind. The Dryads do notice that the lot of you are somewhat surprised, or at the very least alarmed by this whole event, and they do chuckle for a moment as they proceed to speak in uh, the tongue of the Fae amongst themselves.
Okay, this is sort of. I'll use the telepathic bond that we have. Umash's stones. And I'll say, this is I know this feels really nice. I feel like we should keep on our guard because the last time we talked to like a bunch of dryads in the tree with a face, it tried to kill us.
Okay.
I don't think that's what it is. It feels real nice, but still, just keep that in mind. Oh, he's back. He's back.
The face on the tree once again starts to appear. The forest has little to tell me about the lot of you. You haven't been here for a while. That is impressive on its own, and terrifying at the same time. You didn't make a pilgrimage. You haven't learned the ways of the forest. You are unproven, visitor to the eye of the many denizens of the forest. And they have concerns. They have questions. And they certainly have some wants and needs that you must all comply with. This is an ancient land, has existed far before your time, shall exist far afterwards.
Question, DM. Can I sense any word of like, sense of, uh, not mischief, is more of like hint of deception, hint of uh, rejection, hint of like,
Hesitation.
yeah.
Make me, whatchamacallit, an insight check, Halloween.
Okay. Where's my insights? I need to put it down. 17.
Not really hesitation or mischief, more so an instructing tone. How, as if a father would look onto uh, toddlers or children and try to besit them, try to at the very least converse with them, equal with them.
Okay. Because Alwyn at the moment, like what happened with that pond is more like not trusting, is more like more careful.
Mhm.
So yeah.
I mean, what wants and needs mayhaps these be? We only have the most noble intentions when we walk into this force, and we're more than happy to prove ourselves. He says and winks towards the dryads.
Both of them laugh as you do so, Jethro's, as they kind of just lean a little bit closer to one another and even wave back at you at that very moment. Well, the bees have asked me to not step on the flowers in this forest, for it makes them their job harder. And the bird, oh yes, have spoken. They will to see their nests undisturbed. They've worked hard to make their homes. And the ants, oh, The ants have quite a ward of two around travelers as you. You must keep your eyes open wherever you step forward. You could never know if you were to step on the house or one of their kin. The deers have echoed complaints. Some of you curiados, they dislike that fixation of your kind to shoot them with it, and they will to see it seized. The bears have only wanted to stay away from their caves, for they are scraping for hibernation. The list goes on and on as the tree starts to name countless chores that all of the forest denizens might have for you. Tasks such as might include the fish will you do not step on their bones, the lions do not scare their prey, sorts of different, not lions, tigers do not scare their prey, all sorts of different tasks. The trend continues for every single denizen of the forest. It adds more to your list. And on the list continues to go.
Yeah, yeah. Eventually, Jethros takes out a piece of paper and starts writing them all down.
And in a way, those few little things are the ones that the denizens of this land ask of me. And no hunting on our forest grounds.
Scratches out deer and writes all animal.
He sees that you are doing this. Ah, you fall for it. How are you to feed in this forest then? You are so easily gullible.
Just have these dudes just try and play a prank on me.
I'm confused.
In my age, I do not get many visitors. I will to make the most of my time with them.
Oh,
I
cool.
suppose that I hope that did not offend you. You do not look like the bunch that have brunch up their bottom office.
No, it was pretty funny.
My wives tend to believe the same as you. They find you, how they say, cute.
Oh, really?
Both of them seem slightly embarrassed by the mention of that.
Jethro smiles. Well, nonetheless, if this is a tricksy list, we will follow it, if only to keep this forest in high spirits.
Great. And off you go then. Oh, wait. I have not given you the path that you require, the guidance yet, have I? Did I? Did I not? Did
Nope,
I
not
and
yet. Not
forgot
yet.
about it?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. That helps. I do have a question though before it. And again, kind of just you can see a visible sigh into the eyes of the man who is so close every time to get the answer. And every time we're taking a step back. This path that you seek, this road, is known only by the denizens of this forest and the Fae. There is a reason why it is obscured to your kind. I must, however, ask for this has been at least something that they and I all share, the denizens of the forest. I feel something unnatural in the presence of yours. Children of the forest, spirit of the Fae, are all equally denizens of this plane. They find it home. You're a wolf. You're a tiger. Made of stone and gemstone, they still are spirits of the forest, taken form. Yet, there is a presence that poses a threat, danger to this land. Presence that feels otherworldly. I have never felt like that before.
Oh, well, what be the source of this?
Mm. Must be one of you.
Hmm.
I don't hold any magic. Only the magic I have is blessing from Mother Babandra. Uh, wait. Uh, I will look to Jetta. He might be meaning. You remember the blood that came out from me yesterday?
Oh, yeah, definitely could be that.
I turn to him and slowly I will explain to him what happened at that night.
You take the time, Elwin, for sure. The tree, the speaking tree, definitely has the patience to hear the full story of it. Mhm. I have to make somewhat an educated guess, as there is.
Oh,
What have happened to you? While strange it sounds, I understand none of it. But it does remind me the way old seers, the stargazing one, would predict the future. Divination or foresight, seers or fate speakers. This were the kind of ones that knew the answers to all this. Not a tree as old as the ground you step, My wife shall lead you to your blade. I have tasked them of such things. They shall show you the passage. I only seek sick.
You're right. You need like a lozenge, a mint. You've been talking a lot.
Um, um, this feels strange. The dryads step a little bit closer, kind of just onto the branches of the tree, into Sylvan. They speak. You can hear them melodically as they whisper, but it sounds as if they are singing. Powerful song. A sad one. Oh, oh, sick. The more the trend starts to say those words, more you start to feel a cold breeze over the area, as if the earthly and warm summer breeze gave its place to a rather grim one, desolate one, frigid one. You see Jiren kind of just grabbing his cloak and put it in over his shoulders, tightening a little bit to get warmer. You, Elwin, your hand reaches for your weapon with fire to more so heat, yet it feels cold to the touch. The rest of you turn around and violent gales start to hit the area.
Gales?
Yes.
Like wind?
Gales. Yes. Yeah. You look around and Goel, you see something, but a small behind from the path that you came, from behind you. You turn towards there, and there is a figure watching. Motes of light surround the figure, taking the shape of insects that just spin and wheel and hover around them. A nymph? No, it looks too grim to be a nymph. There's supposed to be creatures of beauty. A dryad? The texture of it looks somewhat like the twigs of a tree. Yet as you look a little bit closer, your eyes, your potent eyesight, sees that this is not bark, but bones in there, slowly lifting its finger, pointing up ahead. Jethro, you can hear at the same time the dryads speaking to the tree. Are you okay? My love, what is happening to you? What so dreaded is about this nature? They look towards one another as your magic allows you to understand. What's happening, sister? I don't know. Can you feel it? I can. It's grim and vile. You see them kind of just going down on one knee, each of them. The bark, the spine kind of just starts to get fragmented, fractured at that
Far away.
point.
How far away is this
Come again?
figure? How far away is
Oh,
this figure?
Give me just a quick moment that I shall tell you. It is about to slightly above 150 feet.
Did I not see it coming like before that?
You don't have eyes on the back of your head, now do you?
You have high perception and
I know.
That's why
This
you
is
see
what
it
it
now.
was. You. Yes.
Sorry, just to
Alright.
be sure, I understand Because sorry, my brain is not coming together. When I explained everything to him, he said he have a hunch what's going on. Then he start coughing, and he will send his dryad to help us. Then he start coughing more and more. And you said something about gills. I missed that part. Is
Gales,
that
wind, potent winds that are very, very cold right now. That's what I said.
in my body? Oh, like what?
Everyone
Everyone
can
feels
feel
it.
it.
Edge.
Oh, and my sword feel cold.
You tried to
Not
warm
only your
yourself.
sword in
That's just
general.
flavoring.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
At that
Um,
very moment. Go ahead, girl, sorry.
yeah. Goel sees this, walks down the stair.
Actually, girl,
What's
sorry, apologies. It actually is not towards there, it's up towards the hill over there, not from where you came from to somewhat of a distance. Yeah, the moment that it makes its appearance or appears over there, it is where you're warned. But yeah, go
and
on.
the tree is reacting negatively to it.
It feels sickened. You can instantly see the corruption, the pestilence that it has as an effect to it.
I can see it's like pointing a finger to it and it's coughing. I will like get into a good position, jump on a rock, a boulder or something. Twirl my Sunforger and try and aim at this thing.
As the very lot of you turn towards towards Goel to see what's happening, you see him wheeling his Sunforger. The Dryads turn and they see the flame within Sunforger burning. They turn and give a despised look amidst that. Before you say a word towards Goel, as you're about to turn towards him and question what's happening, Goel hurls Sunforger up and out into the distance. At the same time, you hear from the tree, I do not feel so. And then branches from its roots start to burst. And anyone except of Goel, I need them to make me a dexterity saving throw. Goel, do roll me your Sunforger damage. Now I'll explain everything.
Oh boy.
I don't want you to
That's good
explain
damage.
everything.
It's third.
Deck save
Yes.
I'm shocked
for which?
that I made a good deck save.
Oh. 11.
You have two. From
Oh,
Judas.
my tiger as well.
I'll
Yes. Snowsong as well and Judas as well.
Here's Anthony.
I'll
Snowsong.
use actually. Yeah, I'll use inspiration. Why not? Hey, I do make it.
That's. I
Dexterity,
don't think
right?
we're making Force and Forger the dex save regulars, just so you know.
Isn't it
Everyone's
15?
making. It's
This
not
is
the
what I like
Sunforger
about
one.
this is
Oh.
what I like about having a barbarian. It's like, look at this advantage.
Roll me yours, Judas, as well. And I shall describe everything that's happening. Goel moves to the side, and as you turn to see what exactly he's doing, Goel hurls the Sunforger up towards into the distance. And as it sees towards them, it bursts and explodes. Yet at the same time, everyone is covered with a massive shadow as the tree starts to fall towards the lot of you. You are a little bit
Oh, fuck.
late to figure that out. And as you start and run, the tree is coming down towards the very lot of you. And second, and as the tree falls onto Goel moves out of the way. His instincts, his perceptive senses do warn him at first as the tree falls, splatters on the lot of you. I will roll in regards to any damage that there is and anything as that. As Goel, you stop and hold for a moment. The creature that stands into the distance takes the blunt of this fiery burst. They fail the save as it takes the damage from it. You look back and you see your allies all stricken by that massive tree. The creature slowly, making a harrowing sound, raises its arms, and from the ground and around it, creatures start to appear. Creatures start to form, rising from the earth, skeletons filled with fungal vegetation. Grab anything that they can mash to rush and fight, as if the forest is drawing onto its undead armies for a defense. Creatures that resemble half-torn hounds. Half of them are bones and limbs. Half of them is fur that has nearly been torn completely apart. They phase out of nowhere as the creature stricken by your magic Goel moves and stands on top of a skeletal warhorse. And as the creature neighs, the armies of the undead start to advance. You look back and you see your allies are about to get out of there. Those that made, that is, the save. And
Can
the DC for that is, go ahead, sorry, Goel, sorry.
sorry, as I see this, look back, and then I look back at the thing, and I know pretty sure I'm pretty sure that it did it. I want to rage immediately. Like just instantly. I don't know if with
Consider yourself rage. I don't mind it. Feel free to consider yourself enraged for that maneuver. It takes a little moment. However, the DC for that falling tree for the level that we are is 17. The damage that the tree does is that amount, all in bludgeoning. That is,
Oh,
as the
God.
tree falls and crosses towards the many. I still have to roll from Zirin. And I
save
will save for half damage, that is.
And the DC was
17.
17.
So Anthony would have succeeded if he's next to Judas.
I do not see the saving throw, but if it was a 17, then yes,
It's a 15.
it must have succeeded.
15 plus
Yeah.
Judas.
By all means, then.
Zarin's bonus isn't a +3, is it?
It's the same that Judas has. They have the same bonus.
So 60 I'll have if we
Wait,
say.
I saved then.
If it is a 17, then yes, you've saved.
Yeah.
Regular. Okay.
Just to be sure, because like, did not we dodge the tree?
No. If you roll high, you don't take as much damage, that is.
Oh, so damage you will take either ways.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened to the dryad?
So far, nowhere to be seen. Regulars, you rolled a 14. Did I miss something with a +2 that goes up to
It's a
16?
+3. It's a +3. His aura is a +3, isn't it?
He has
I'm
the
looking-
same as Judas.
Well,
I think. Give me a sec.
I'm looking at the
I'll double
+3
check,
besides
give me a sec.
Zarin.
It's a +2. The Aura of Zirin is a +2, not a +3. Zirin
Isn't-
has a +3 for himself. He has manually done it.
Oh,
But you get the half of it. Yeah. No worries. But alas, and at that point, you all know to roll me initiatives, that is.
There's one change with the Dryads. Now they're on the market.
Oh, come on.
mm-hmm.
Is Anthony goes after me? Or should I roll?
Roll initiative for him as well.
Okay.
I'm not gonna roll for all the skeletons. Certain skeletons are acting in groups, just so you know. Though they are easily to be disposed. I don't assume they will be taking much. And I think I have everyone onto that. I see Jethros, I see Elwin, I see Regulus. I don't see Goel nor Judas.
Hold on. So,
No worries. I see Jethros, I see Goel, I see Judas. I see Elwin, and I see Regulus as well. So starting with the enemy at hand as Goel goes in range, they turn and look towards them as Goel is trying to approach. And from the distance, as they were stricken by their magic, they are going to use their own to return it. As the burst of fire appears towards her, they point with their hand and use vile magic to invoke nothing short of a spell, a cloud of winds that covers up the area and fills it with a choking, poisonous hue.
And we're surprised, right?
This is not the surprise round, or call it however you like. The previous event has happened. You're about to act, Jeffress, and you are to act. I don't think you're within range for counterspell, sadly, given that it is 120 feet away from you.
Well, I could distance spell, but
And it
I
is
don't
your
know if
turn,
I would. If I think I would narratively be a surprise, so I wouldn't distance spell.
Technically, you are under this bark of the tree. You can't see outside unless you get out of there, which is just half your speed to get out from the area, exiting, as if you are exiting prone.
Is
And
all
go ahead,
of us
Jethro.
prone?
Your turn.
Like, do I see the shit cloud?
As you are about to get out of there, then yes, for sure.
Okay, then I would like to instead. Do I have it? Oh, I do. Once per long rest. Is it concentration? It isn't. I'm going to suspect that since this tree has fallen over, it might be dead. I'm going to make that assumption. And I will use the lyre to hang on. Oh, well, I didn't mean to show it, but alright. Never mind. I'm realizing it's 5 feet wide, so it wouldn't really help anyone else. Sorry.
It will help me. I'm 5 feet.
Like, to get out... Okay, question. Okay, like, are we just... When we are expending half our movement, we're just appearing on top of the thing? The tree? Or are we coming out,
You're pretty much getting out over here. Okay, over here, over there, up to you.
Okay.
In that space, in general. I can put you over here. But yeah, if you want to get out of the cloud kill, you can start your turn over there with half of your speed getting out of the cloud kill, that is.
And the cloud kill is like hampered vision, right?
It does heavily obscure the area.
Okay. All right. Before I get out. Shit, no. Wait, yes. Hang on. Could I mount Anthony and then get out? Or no? How does this work?
Anthony has to get out first as well.
Right. Okay. Fuck, I don't know. I guess I just will do my usual thing and get rid of the cloud kill. I'll dispel magic. I don't really know what to do right now. I'll breathe in all of the cloud kill juice. Do I have to make a roll or no?
At DC 15. That is, it's a 5th level spell.
Okay. Bow. 19. I don't have advantage.
19, but still enough.
And yeah, that's it. I don't really know what to do right now. I'll just get out over here. It's my turn. Hello?
Cass?
Kaz?
Cass?
Are you alive?
Yeah, I think I disconnected.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, he's alive.
I think I disconnected. I should be fine now. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Surprisingly, that worked. But regardless, that takes away of the cloud kill. And go ahead, Jethro, if you want to do anything else.
I guess I'll just activate Elemental Gift, so I'm in Genie Flight now. That'll be it. Move 10 feet up.
Nothing much to be done by the warhorse, but the creature over here, the Horhound, this strange creature that resembles much of a blink dog, will start rushing towards the lot of you. Yet as it is doing so, it seems to phase in and out. And in a portal, a small one that appears right in front of it, it will disappear and reappear over there. And with the rest of its movement, it will come right next towards Goel and attack him. The creature jumps onto Goel out of nowhere as Goel easily fends it off and slams his shoulders to knock the creature down. As Goel, you are up next.
Okay. I'm going to smack it once.
15 hits.
Wow. Again.
21 hits.
Is it an action to get my Sunforger back?
We've changed this to both throwing it and resummoning to one of your attacks. For you only.
I'm just saying because do I have one or two weapons now? Because I have to reroll.
Currently,
that.
you have only Skullcrusher because we don't have the other weapon at hand.
Okay, I have to reroll the D8. Hold on, it's not even rolling D8. What the fuck? It's rolling a 3. Do you see it?
I see it. For some reason, it is
What?
not rolling a dice. Just roll me 2d8 and I'll figure that out, the math. As you can fix it in the in-between.
D10, actually, because I only have one up.
More than fine. Yeah, so 8.
Why
Extra.
did it change? Yeah, because I'm sure last week it wasn't.
Try to see it in between your turn. I'll try to help as well, but anything else for goal for your turn, so I can move to Judas if so.
Bonus action attack again.
With
Yeah, with my sheer anger. No, I am going to.
I'll attack with my sheer anger.
I'm gonna go all the way to where my bonus action dash with my thingy.
Agreed,
Will
will
it
take an
dash?
opportunity attack from you.
Yeah,
I'll assume you're reckless to get the advantage, so it does take
Yes.
so it does make the attack at advantage. Not sure if 15 hits you.
16 is my.
So no, it does not.
I'm gonna go where my Sunforger is and pick it up, which is right on this guy's face.
One of the skeletons will actually manage to land a strike to you. However, the one that makes the opportunity attack for 2 points of damage.
It's nothing. 10 HP. I'm fine. So I'm gonna pick up. Is the Sunforger? Can I free object interaction? Pick it up.
You have to resummon it. It has disappeared.
Oh, that's right. Oh well, I'll just charge, and my next turn I'll pull up Sunforger as an attack.
Schnelfenstein is up.
He's gonna transform. Lightning transformation. Lightning form. Where is it? Which is 5d10 for 10 HP.
That's the bonus action.
Yes.
Half of their movement is to get out, and for their action,
Dash next to the stop.
more than fine. Keep an eye on what I wrote, Goel, onto the tab. That might help you with this issue. I've seen it in the past. It's usually something as that. So, Judas, you are up next.
Redo it. Like redo the whole attack or just the damage?
Yeah. Delete the previous attack that you have created on the character sheet and redo it.
I can move there, right? Or are we higher up on a tree?
Half of your movement pretty much brings you out of the tree over here. This is half of your movement, and you're no longer under the tree technically.
It's just okay. It's just my spider walking won't help anyway, right? Or do I even have
No
spider walking?
longer. You don't feel like it's a help any longer.
Well, then I'll move there and I'll dodge. That's me.
You still have your speed left.
Half speed left.
This is yeah.
Oh, then I can get there. And I'll attack. Or don't I have 35 anymore?
It's still. This is 25 feet of movement that you've done. 10 and plus 15. So 25 so far. You still have at least 5 more feet. Maybe 10. Who knows?
I'll attack the creature in front of me. Let's see. Do I have 5 left? 10 left or not?
You have 5 left.
Ah, come on. What horror is this? Anyway.
You feel your step is slightly lower than usual.
I will attack the creature.
Go for it. A quick slash is all that it takes to destroy a creature like that. As Judas, the moment that he gets out, he grabs his blade and slices through the creature, striking it down with a quick blow. I assume that's your turn, Judas.
It's my turn.
The Hounds over to here start to rush up and ahead. This one will jump and disappear only to reappear right next towards Goel and make an attack towards them as well. This one will manage to hit for 6 points of piercing and 5 points of necrotic, as I need you, Goel, to make my strength saving throws. The creature disappears, reappears right behind your arm, and takes a good bite out of it, trying to knock you prone midway. As right after that, one more of those creatures will just rush and teleport right next towards you, Goel, and as pack hounds as those creatures are, they take the opportunity and relish onto attacking creatures that they have surrounded. These attacks should be at advantage, as this one shall also hit for an additional 8 and 6. So from the previous one, it was 3 and 2, 5, and this one did 4 and 3, 7. 12 damage in total, Goel. As the skeletons up there, a number of them are take a few steps as they advance, and with bows, short bows that they have, even in long range, they will start hurling shots at disadvantage. Those are, as one of them, two of them will try to attack Judas. So those two attacks are on Judas. Neither of them hit.
Advantage? Oh, yeah.
Disadvantage from long range. 2 attacks towards Snowsong. I think the 20 hits Snowsong. And 1 towards Jeffers. Those are all with disadvantage, Dones and everything.
If I'm not mistaken.
Does 15 hit you, Jeffers?
Yeah.
No, Snowsong has an item that gives him.
Yeah, that's why he has that much. It's AC, 20, that is.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
As the skeletons start to dash and advance, running as fast as they can to get towards the very lot of you. As more of those hounds rush up forth, blink as they step and continue to rush up and ahead. This one making all its way up here as one more pack of skeletons is acting right after up, charging as well amidst the crowd to try and get towards the lot of you. And oh boy, those skeletons are rushing to get there. And Anthony is right up next. You see those undead skeleton hordes start to rush towards the group, trying to flank you from all sides.
I mean, Anthony is gonna crawl out to be in front of Jethros, between Jethros and the dogs and skeletons. And takes the dodge action.
Elwin, you are up next. You see one after the other, you're all escaping this perilous place.
Yeah. Can you? Because I'm like, it's hard for me understand the exiting now. So can you
I'll help
move?
you. Half of
Yeah.
your movement gets you here.
Okay, good. And as I exit, I stand up. So I no longer. The moment I stand up, I no longer have movement, right?
No, you're not exiting prone. It's half movement and you're out of there. Pretty much, you just crawl out of the space.
I thought I have the prone condition.
Yeah.
This is what I. So when I exit from here, seeing these old creature coming like toward me, I take out both my weapon and as a bonus action, I flare the Afriti sword and before charging, seeing everyone is bloodied, like instinctually, the ruin in my armor start like shining as I do this. And please, can you explain to me how this spell works? Because I read it; it seemed cool, but I don't understand.
Everyone that is within 30 feet of you right now, which pretty much gets everyone except Goel, has these benefits for the next minute. Advantage on wisdom saving throws, and any heal they get, they receive the maximum amount for it.
Okay. And I believe Zeren and Regulus will exit, so I will use my movement to move a little bit here. So just be in the front, protecting everyone. Can I put an aura so I don't? If that's okay
You
with
don't
you?
need the aura because it only happens, the effect has an aura only when you activate it. Afterwards, it's just those creatures that were
Oh,
in there for the moment. So everyone but Goel.
okay. So I was here. I'll move 15
Everyone was
feet.
in there.
Yeah, so I'll move 15 feet. That will be my turn.
One thing that you will notice, Alwyn, as you come out of the tree, your armor lights up and you invoke this magic to bolster your allies. You turn back and look towards them. You know you're heading to battle. You grab your morning star, you grab your blade, and you set it ablaze. Flames wreath your weapon, and instantly, magic shuts them off. Your blade has no fire in it right now.
Uh, that
You suck.
did not. Oh god, this is not good. It matter not. If I hit them hard, it will hurt them.
The skeletons all start to rush towards you. This is a dash action for them to actually make it towards there. The skeletons start to crowd and throw the bodies onto the group as regulars. You are up next. Half your movement exits here, and you are able to play with half your movement left. You are not prone again.
Okay, well, this gives me an opportunity to try this on a test group. I will walk up alongside Judas. I can't pick that square, but it looks like it's 15 feet away from me. Oh wait, no, half my movement. So it's half my movement to get here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have 15 more feet.
Okay, then I get up alongside. I guess I probably step ahead of Judas even. I spin the staff, and as I grab my holy symbol, I will. Do I have one? Something? Hold on. Might have a something for this. Where is it? I had one. Oh, okay. He will hold the. Sorry, it's taking me so long. He holds the holy symbol and he will say, I stand below two pantheons psyched to grace this world with the yellow god's light, to smite those beneath the storm lord's might, to protect this plain we shall always fight. I call on the power of this yellow god's light. And I slam my staff down, and I will. Yeah, it's basically the Green Lantern thing. I will destroy undead with the channel divinity, just to see, or turn undead, I suppose.
Yep. The Harahound is also undead. Your capstone for destroying is currently?
3.
Okay, so technically, even the Hardhound should be destroyed if it fails that. So it's a wisdom save, so let's do that. And from top to bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think all of those skeletons are destroyed as Regulus slams down his staff, light echoes from him, and one after the other skeletons just start to burst and disperse all together, as well as the Hardhound.
Oh wow.
Good, that means I can do that to the rest. If we get them all bunched up together, I can do that again.
Anything else, Regulus?
Nope, that'll be it. Actually, wait, hold on. Do I have a bonus action? No, I didn't cast a spell. I have a question also, Kaz.
Go ahead.
The Amulet of Devout doesn't increase the DC of the Channel Divinity, weirdly. It just does the spell attack rolls and DCs, right? I mean,
Correct.
it says that. It's kind of weird how it focuses on the Channel Divinity but doesn't do anything to it. I guess this will be that one free use of the Channel Divinity then, just to make it simple.
More than fine.
And as a bonus action, they don't have that. Oh, I have. I guess I don't. Wait, what's that one? What's the situation with Judas's current weapon? Is he wielding the bloodshed blade?
Yes.
I will turn back towards Judas, and I will, with the sun, the God, I am blanking on my own.
Solar stuff.
Solar staff. Oh, man, work did something to me. I will tap his sword. I have no idea what it does, and I will cast Holy Weapon as a bonus action.
Judas Job, as Regulus turns then and points with his solar staff, beam of light is hurled towards your weapon that starts to shine even brighter, dealing 2d8 per each strike. And I'll assume that's your turn, Regulus.
Yes, that's my turn.
The creature now stands on top of the skeleton, the warhorse skeleton, as it mounts to its beast and starts to cackle. The warhorse skeleton will take its engage action, and the creature will make a run by attack. It will move a little bit towards you, and then the warhorse skeleton will jump down there as and from the distance you see their hand infused with necrotic energy. That is, from quite the distance, the creature prepares to grab you from your chest, invoking a spell attack towards you, Goel. Carrion energy, unearthly one, fills the hand. Jethros, if you have range for that, you can attempt to counter spell with an extended one. If you're within range, you should be within range. It's some strange magic on the hand of the creature. Not sure if you want to counter spell that.
I mean, it seems like he cast a damaging spell, and Goel can take damage. I think it's fine.
More than fine. So here
Disintegrate
goes
at 10th level.
Contagion. And because Goel is currently at attacked reckless, the attack is at advantage. 20. I'll assume that hits you, Goel.
Yeah. 16.
Not on.
Wait,
Not
what's this?
only from the creature over here. Not only that, the creature will afflict you with a nasty poisoning effect. At the end of each of your turns, you make con saves, not right now. And if you fail multiple of those, an even worse disease will be afflicting you. But for now, you are poisoned as the creature cackles and laughs as it moves around, and with the warhorse taking the disengage action, starts to move further behind, leading you up towards it. And it has even more speed, actually 60 feet of movement. Down to here as the worker starts to run and the creature cackles toward. And Jeffress, you are up next.
It's running away.
From Guaral, it's leading him on. Yeah.
Okay. I guess first of all, I'll hop on Anthony, fly on top of him, and land. I kind of just don't know what's happening, so I don't. Regulus says we need to group them up. I don't know.
You do what you want, Jethros.
I didn't say specifically to group them up. I just said if we can, as the party, you don't have to do that. I mean, we're also waiting for these undead to like actually move up into attacking range.
Sitting on top of Anthony, Jethros is going to eat a small cocoon and cast polymorph. And it'll tell Anthony, "Don't get stepped on, you fucking idiot." And he'll polymorph both of them. Because Find Greater Seed makes makes spells be used on both of them. Jethros is going to... Sorry.
What's this? Not this year. Go ahead, sorry, I'm interrupting you so much. Go for it.
It's CR2 for Anthony. So
Okay.
Anthony is going to be turned into... His feet will shrivel away and his snout will lengthen as his tail becomes thicker. He's going to turn into a giant constrictor snake. Into a big anaconda, basically. And Jethros is going to push off of him, and his body grows fatter, his scales shift from green to red, and his head will grow thicker and thicker as he grows, and he turns into Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I think you have the Tyrannosaurus stat block. I am just giving you access to the Constrictor Snake, right?
Sure. Do I? I have the Triceratops.
I do not see it as well, the Tyrannosaurus. Maybe it's somewhere else I am missing. Here it is. You should have access to both now, Jethris. But yeah, go ahead. You still have some movement left to be doing.
Yeah. So Jethris is going to I don't have the... Oh, there he is. I see him. Sorry. Gosh, I'm sorry, guys. This turn is really something. I'm gonna use, I guess, let's just say it took 10 feet to get on top of, Anthony, so he'll take 40 feet to move. He'll run. He'll run this way.
Oh boy.
And that'll be my turn.
Joel, you are up next.
All right, I'm gonna walk about 15 feet.
In order to walk through them, you have to actually make a bonus action or an action to tumble or overpower them. An athletics check. Try and move through them.
Bonus action.
Go ahead, make me an athletics check. You have advantage and disadvantage, making this a normal for you. You pass by them. Keep in mind this counts as hard terrain, so that's 10, 15, 20 feet of movement, and you are about to take 2 opportunity attacks from those creatures.
Yeah, that's fine. How far away is this thing? Is it 50 feet when I'm standing here?
Yeah, where the map says.
Yeah,
So 2
55.
attacks coming right away.
Hold on. No. I'll just be right here. Right? Is that okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna activate Skull Crusher's active. Gonna grab Skull Crusher and slam it on the ground. Hopefully I'm doing this right.
We're about to find out, apparently.
Skull Crusher Shockwave. Can use an action to. Yeah, there you go. Strike the ground as an action, and send the shockwave out from the point of impact.
Roll me the 8d6 first.
Okay.
Let's go from there, because some creatures might not even need to make a saving throw if they die from half damage to this.
8d6?
So that is
okay.
the order. 8d6.
Yeah, 2 more.
So 2 more.
Nice.
So 31. Everything that has 15 and below does not need to make a save. So that is this one, 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 and this one. From there, and let's see. From over here, this one, this one, this one. And that is for those that have below. And let's do rolls now.
Oh, I hit some forger active instead of. But it's
And the
the
DC for that is 15, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they're both the same.
So this one is destroyed. This one is destroyed. This one is not. This one is.
Wow. Look
Wasted.
to that green.
That's okay.
The two
30
hounds
damage.
over here. Both
Oh, wow.
make it. And last but not least, the Woohoo skeleton fails that.
Failed,
Takes the
I
amount.
think. They become stunned for 1 minute. On a failed. Wait, no.
So
hold on.
they.
Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. You
And
literally
let's
have
roll for the Grim Champion as well. They don't have advantage. That's a 10. They will, however, use a legendary resistance to make certain that they will not fall under those effects.
Had me in the
literally have
first
a
half.
Yeah, you literally have a stunning strike. AoE stunning strike.
And the
Clear
guns
the
girl, as you
battlefield.
move towards there, you raise up your weapon and slam it on the ground in a potent earthquake. And I'm sure the ants earlier on that made very angry petitions about you stepping on the holes will have a word or two about it. But now, at the very least, the skeletons just one after the other. They are all getting destroyed as one after the other. They would manage to endure this shim like a shell of themselves. And the girls go.
The 2 dogs are saved it, right?
Both saved.
But they are stunned now.
They're not stunned. They made the save. Only in a fail they are stunned.
Oh, they on the fail. Oh, okay.
Both made.
All right. I'm going to take the attacks then.
Given
Hold
they
on.
have pack tactics, both of them are at advantage.
I can't reach him. It's okay. It's okay. I'll take the damage. Fuck it. Said I was gonna do it. I'll take it.
So 4 from one attack, and 6 and 4. And 10 from the second. I need you to make me 2 strength saving throws. You make the saves, you manage to press on, but you do take potent damage.
How much is the total?
You can, I think it's 14.
Yeah, I'll math it. Okay, 14.
I think that's good.
No, Snow Song will.
Before
Are
we go to
these
Snow Song, you need to make me a Constitution saving throw for the contagion. 1 success so far.
Snow Song will. Is that snake enemy?
Nope. This is the creature that Jeffress has summoned. And
How
that
about
as well.
this? Okay. Snow Song will do a bonus action teleport. Then he will do his full movement 40 feet. Then he will action dash. Well, yeah, action dash right up to these. Growl. That's his turn.
Judas, you are up next.
Cool. Who's the big snaky boy?
Sorry, Judas, before you actually get your turn. No, go ahead, sorry. Go ahead, yeah.
Who's the big snaky boy?
Anthony.
This is the mound of Jeffress that he polymorphed into that.
I'll just start running up and then take a dodge action, make it life easy for everybody. And I also need to cut off because I am tired as hell.
No worries,
I'm
Judas.
passing out.
Keep in mind, write it on your character sheet. I have the mark over here so you will remember. Next time you do have Holy Weapon. We're about to finish this turn and we'll put a pause for next week, but you will start with Holy Weapon next session.
Understood. Okay.
See you,
I'll
Judas.
see it out.
Have a good one. Yeah.
I'll see it out if you say it's going to end soon, so I'll see it out.
Oh, more than fine, yeah. As Judas starts to rush up forth, however, to both of those Harry Hounds, a new target has been acquired, a new target has arrived towards them, and as they're about to rush towards Goel, Snowsong rushes, teleports, and gets right towards them. The creatures take a step towards Goel and then turn back, and both turn to make attacks against their target. One of them misses as Snowsong fends it with a claw attack. The other one, however, manages to land a bite on Snowsong for 10 points of piercing and a single point of necrotic damage as the last skeleton towards there will slowly turn around. The armies of skeletons earlier on have been reduced to a single one, and that will take a single shot towards Goel. The attack fails and it does not hit. The Constrictor Snake is up next.
Constrictor snake will slither. Goes 30 feet right here, and will dash, I guess, to catch up with everything else. Everything is sort of dead now.
Catch up.
That's it.
And Alwyn, you are up next.
Yeah, I'll run to here. Dash. That is my turn.
Elwyn, the snake, and the tarantulas all start to rush up and ahead. Regulus, you are up next.
I'm gonna use my once a day free Misty Step from Fey Touched to go 30 feet over to here. Then I'll move up 30 feet down the line here. Still a crisp mile away from the bigger bad. Is this like the last remaining skeleton here?
Yes.
Okay, I'll look towards the last remaining skeleton, and I'm gonna do a Sacred Flame.
How dare you? They worked hard to save against all that magic, let's say.
Oh, wow.
Sacred Flame, keeping it real. I will bonus action Weep.
I think you missed a step as a bonus
Oh,
action.
right. I will bonus action Teleport, Weeping. I free action Weep, but I will end my turn.
The group starts to rush up and ahead. The skeleton manages to avoid the burst. And as the Tyrannosaurus and the snake slither towards there, you hear a crackle as splinters are torn and the bark of the massive tree starts to split. And coming out of the opening of those hinges of the tree, you see bursting into appearance, shouting towards you, creatures of the forest, spirits of the forest that have turned to a wilting form, a much withered, a much corrupted one. You brought this pestilence with you! And they prepared to attack. They are looking for Jeffers, I would like to say, but they do not see him out there. And this is where we're going to put a pause until next week.
What did you do, Jethro? Again.
What? I did what?
You had to do the flirty eyes, Jethris.
Man. Don't
But
want
yeah,
to play it.
if anyone has to go, feel free, go for it. Take some rest, and we'll see you all next week.
Yep. Thank you for the game, everyone. Thank you for the game, Kazan.
Yeah.
Enjoy, everyone.
Game, everyone.
And let's see what the hell is happening in here. As you met the light cleric, Regulus, that he was always meant to be.
Oh, so he still has fireball. That's good.
Yeah, obviously.
But yeah,
The question is how he's gonna use it.
Hey, you guys, I